So the other day I'm scrolling through Facebook as one does when you have no life like I do, and I came across this. This is a post from a beginners group for D&D. This one got me really thinking. The way that Dungeons & Dragons is built, there really isn't a best class for any race. But imagining that Dragonborns are real makes me think a little bit more. What would the Society of Dragonborns center around? And I spent an unheavenly amount of time figuring that out. First things first, Dragonborns are going to be incredibly heavy. The player's handbook literally refers to them as tall and strongly built, and often standing close to 6.5 feet, and weighing 300 pounds or more. Or more means these 600-pound life contestants are built like frickin' tanks, and would likely move like it as well. While they have the same movement speed as pretty much every other race, I highly doubt the Dragonborns would be as limber or agile as those other races. Because of this build, they would definitely excel as martial classes. Not that they couldn't be magic-based classes, but when you're built like a frickin' truck, you're gonna do truck stuff. This essentially eliminates warlocks, wizards, clerics, and sorcerers. They would also make terrible paladins. If you don't believe me, page 33 of the player's handbook says, to any Dragonborn, the clan is more important than life itself. Dragonborns owe their devotion and respect to the clan above all else, even the gods. They also feel this way about asking for help, preferring to ask other Dragonborn clans rather than outsiders or, yeah, you guessed it, the gods themselves. This really narrows down the Dragonborn's best class to barbarians, rogues, rangers, fighters, and monks. Traditional rogues are definitely cut because of how I feel like they would move. Traditional rogues are generally more sneaky and more agile, which I don't think the Dragonborns would be able to pull off as well because of their build. Rangers would also be out, but that's because they prefer solitude versus being with other people, and Dragonborns are better with clans. And if this isn't enough for you for both the Ranger and the Rogue, then the quick build for both the Rogue and the Ranger has them put dexterity first. And I'd get rid of the monks for the exact same reason, because the quick build recommends you give them a higher dexterity. And Dragonborns get an automatic plus to their strength. +2, for example, with a +1 to charisma. Dragonborns would want to focus on strength classes, because they get the biggest bonus to it. So that really narrows it down to strength-based fighters or barbarians. But hear me out, barbarians would be the best for them. For one, the Barbarian class references clans a ton. For example, on page 8 of Xanathar's Guide, it says in the tattoos section, the symbols of your clan are displayed. And on page 46 of the player's handbook, it references a half-orc challenging another orc for control of their clan, as well as a human challenging a frost giant because it stole from its people's elk herd. And everything about a barbarian focuses on strength, where fighters can be strength or dexterity. And this is why I think barbarians would be the best class for Dragonborns, assuming that they were real, of course. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. What do you think is the best class for a Dragonborn? And what are some good Dragonborn builds you've had? Let me know in the comments, and also let me know what you want me to do next. And thanks for watching, guys, and this has been Out of Initiative.